back-to-back, and you know they're.
All right, hold up. Try it now. I'll turn my mic on. You hear it? Yeah, keep going like that.
Going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Z, and it's Wade in at the point. They've got Anthony. Buckets is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Durant in at the power forward position. Brent, two explosive backcourts. When you were playing, who was the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, Kevin, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at a time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings. They would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
I can see the bruises. And there it is for him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Wade. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. He kicks to Leonard. Off target from outside. Passes it to Buckets. LeBron outside. Gets an open look and hits.
Like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot. The catch and release almost instantaneous that time.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He mentioned a player who, at times, goes overlooked. Sharpshooting swingman, Chris Middleton. Coach said he can give you a quiet 20 without breaking a sweat. And all he wants them to do, Kevin, is keep close track with Middleton all game long.
Okay, David, thanks. And they're able to recover. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Abdul-Jabbar, that time on the assist by Wade.
It's terrific basketball from Wade there to thread the pass to the wide open man for the clean look.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, Anthony's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the shot goes in.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Buckets passes to Anthony. Middleton looking it over. And here's KD for three. And it's Wade with the rebound. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Leonard finds Wade. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Back to Leonard. Wade outside. Now the pass to Z. Just 5 to shoot. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Z. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shots good by Anthony.
Melo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
Pass to Z. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Wade from past the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Kicks it to Middleton. Outside Durant. Back to Middleton. Here's Buckets. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Z. The teardrop falls in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go get back on track.
Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Fourth, Brook Lopez.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Hill passes to Beasley. Here's DiVincenzo. Passes to Iguodala. Lopez right side. 4 on the shot clock. The pass to Hill. From deep three-point range. The offensive rebound. It's good.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's Nunn. Outside Dragic. At the elbow, Jones. Takes the three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Hill against Dragic. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Hill penetrating. Here's Beasley. That one wide left.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Dragic against Hill. Dragic left side. And the layup is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Beasley. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Dragic. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar.
Good hustle from the big man there. Love seeing Lopez work hard, get down low, make a difference on this end.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The away team leading by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Has been terrific. 54% on the game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Iguodala out there with Beasley. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard.
Now, opposing coaches telling their defenders be more physical with Dragic. That time he took advantage and doesn't mind getting knocked around a bit in there.
Now here is Hill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's his first foul. Here's Hill. Puts one up and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, he's not a locked-in starter these days, but Brent, George Hill can be effective off the bench.
Comes in at the 1 or the 2 guard position, can guard the 1 through 3 positions, and because of George Hill and his massive amount of playoff experience, there's a lot of confidence in the coaching staff to get George out on the floor, and that he's going to make the right play at the right time.
The first free throw is good. What improvements, Brent, do you like to see out of players going from season 1 to their second season in the league?
Biggest thing, Kevin, turnovers. Player comes into the league, has an opportunity to play, wants to rush things, plays too fast, doesn't have an ability to slow down and make reads. From season 1 to season 2, and given the role and responsibility for that player, when you watch a guy whose ability to take away the mistakes, the simple mistakes he made last year, that's growth.
Because it's connected to so many other areas of his game.
Right, and he's not trying to do things that he wasn't capable of doing when he came into the league last year. He's understanding more of where it is that he's best suited in possessions and for that offense.
Good explanation. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Dragic with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis, and it's good. 2 points. Dragic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Beasley. Rebound by Olynyk.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there. Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Looking here at some numbers for Chris Middleton. Good season for him last year. Averaged 18 points per, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know, in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Now here's Wade. Morris trying to free himself up. Wade misses. Middleton on the wing. Fires from the corner. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to Wade. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Anthony's shot is off. Gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. He misses the free throw.
And Wade just simply one of the best 2 guards of all time. Nice to just sum it up in one sentence right there. A dynamic all-around talent. He just continues to add to his legacy.
And the second free throw, good. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Well, the ball hitting his hands and then the ball hitting the back of the net as KD throws another one in.
Wade passes to Morris. To the right side. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's buckets. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
KD against Morris. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Wade following the basket by LeBron James. Wade passes to Z. There's the dish to Leonard. Releases, and that's good for 2. Leonard's got his first points in this one.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
Fader on the way, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight. Wade outside, passes it to Z. Leonard attacking. Dishes it to Wade. Lock at 6. Here's C. Kicks it out to Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Drills it from outside.
Well, there's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Now here's Wade. And the pass to Z. He dishes it to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Wade. And it's sent back by KD.
An extremely fluid athlete with sneaky explosiveness. It's a wonder Durant doesn't block more shots.
Gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Hill deciding where to go with it. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's LeBron. Great D that time from Leonard.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now James. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The home team leading by just 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, and making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If they're running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, buckets getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. D-Wade out there with Z. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Marcus Morris. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
First one falls for him. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthdays, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Durant. Off target at the rim. KD's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Out to Wade. And the shot goes down. Wade's got 5 points so far.
Right there, finishing through contact. Dwayne Wade finds a way to muscle that one in.
From deep, knocks down the 3 ball. 10 points for Buckets. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Wade. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Free throw good for Morris. And Brent, with the corner 3 being such a popular shot, should we consider widening the court, making it all feel the same?
That's an interesting question, Kevin. There's been some talk around the idea of actually dissipating that three-point line into the sideline.
Yes.
And I really just wanted to say dissipating, by the way.
Well, and you said it well.
The other thing, Kevin, that has been considered, what if we went back to skinnying up the lane line back to the original George Mikan days of the lane being 6 feet wide rather than what we see today at 12 feet? That would put a ton more value on post-up and two-point play, almost so much as the three-point shot and the two-point shot in the post equate to the same amount of points per possession.
Yeah. Here's Wade following the basket by LeBron James. Wade, bounce pass. Leonard against KD. And that's going to be a travel.
And let's take a look now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 26 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up and he's really delivered.
Here's buckets. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Z. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
The 3 from LeBron connects from 3-point range. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Wade. 3-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Wade's got 8 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Morris. Anthony with the defensive effort. Gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. A shot by LeBron, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here.
And a breakthrough season for Marcus Morris in 2018 and 19. Career highs almost across the board.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. You know, Greg, the Celtics are encouraging their players to take mental health just as serious as their physical health. Marcus Morris brave enough to say that helped him a lot.
I mean, the Morris twins growing up in the hard streets of Philly. I mean, a lot to overcome, but by getting some help, that's exactly what Marcus is doing.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, whether George Hill has started, which he's done a lot in his career, or come off the bench, he's a guy that you like in your rotation as a steadying force.
Olenek, he's checked in for Leonard. And he's good on the second.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
Jones kicks to Dragic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. Here's Dragic. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Good defensive instincts there from Melo, reaching out and altering that shot.
Let's take a look at numbers for George Hill. How he did last season. Averaged 7 points per game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
And he knocks down the first one. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Iguodala outside. .152 left to play here in the third. That one falls.
Oh, we've seen this so much throughout Andre Iguodala's career. Just a gamer who refuses to let the defense get to him.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 6. And Jones has it in the corner. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Anthony. Hill against Dragic. On the wing, Hill. 5 points in the game. Pass to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Iguodala misses off the left iron.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Here's Dragic after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Iguodala against Dragic. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Dragic has got 8 points.
And that's a devastating shot for the defense. Dragic simply rises up and knocks that one down as the shot clock was winding down.
Here's Lopez. Offline from the top of the key. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Just relax. We're in good shape. Keep looking for each other. Keep cutting hard. Everybody look. Take care of our defense. More pressure. More activity.
That's Coach Mike Budenholzer running through the gambit of areas where he feels they need to excel.
Yeah, I mean, and most of all, coach is asking them to be 100% engaged. Give it your all, and then let the chips fall where they may.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Iguodala. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. Outside Dragic. Dragic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Melo's getting inside, maybe even under the skin right now of the defense.
Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Anthony.
Well, Melo undoubtedly still the leader of this team in terms of when they need to calm it down and they need some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score it.
Both free throws good from Anthony. Here's Wade. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Working on James. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Now here's LeBron. Here's buckets. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Morris dishes to Wade. To take the lead. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Marquis, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Morris drops them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Buckets. Wade is covering. Back to Anthony. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Melo powering his way through the defense down there. He's used to that kind of contact throughout his career.
Carmelo Anthony. taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Anthony. And both free throws good for Anthony. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Wade, defended by Middleton. Wade can't hit.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's buckets. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wade outside. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. A shot missing. Anthony with the defensive effort. Here's James. Good D by Wade.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Middleton on the wing. The dish to James. Over Wade. And that one hits back iron. For the game at 42%. Z the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Anthony sends it back.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
With his game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
On the offensive boards, he has been a force. Offensive rebounding is all about pursuing the basketball, and he has not stopped that pursuit all night. The second chances he's created have been a big factor.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Z. Morris against KD. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Anthony, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. And Anthony drops them both.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. 11 feet away. Good work there as it goes.
And that's why this team turns to Dwayne Wade in times of crisis.
KD with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter. Gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Durant against Morris. KD passes to James. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
Yeah, and beyond the obvious physical skills, Durant just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Middleton. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Chris Middleton showing a lot of poise and taking over a very critical possession for his team.
Wade left side. He kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And it's Middleton penetrating. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltend. He just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Z, defended by Middleton. Yes!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. And the home team has possession. Trailing by 4. Here's buckets. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. At the line, buckets. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, GA. Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Anthony against Leonard. It's Durant on the wing. No one near him. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerds there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear. A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. gets the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And here's Anthony from the arc.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Goran, congrats on the win tonight. Bench really came through tonight. What all has to happen for this team to really be clicking?
I mean, everybody's playing hard, you know, even the guys from the bench. You know, we need everybody, even including the bench. Everybody has to be focused, play hard. And
all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you.
All right, squeeze up for coming in. I'll be live soon. Put up the yeah, GG. Marine Life. Here's the social media. Flash key is win over Adam. And here's the next game. Here's the next game. Heard you been talking real slick. Come through and we gon' end it real quick. Had to do it for the one time. Game over when we came through. Hit them folks, give them no warning. Had to do it to him, such a bad dude. Falling on him, Riley Freeman, Boondocks, season 2. Flow crazy in the beat knock, sound like Rick Ross in a bad mood. If mama tell me get him, then I have to. Sleeping on